Hey Aquarius, welcome to your morning download. I hope that this message reaches you in good health and good wealth. Aquarius, remember this is for January 10th, but this energy can go beyond January 10th. It can go into the week and beyond that. It just depends on where you are in your life at the moment that you watch this message. So if you are new here, Aquarius, welcome. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, share, comment below, and let's dive into your morning download for January 10th. Messages for Aquarius. Messages for Aquarius Spirit. Okay, so you had two cards come out, and I needed two cards, so that's good. You have the first card out is Great Adventure, take a risk, venture forward. And Mystic Healer, healer energy flows through you. Woo! Nicely done, Aquarius. So, wow. A lot of you are going on an adventure. This could be eternally, like internal, where you are healing something, healing a part of you that to you is broken or needs some fixing up. You know, we detail our car, we take care of our vehicle, we do things for our house for maintenance purposes, but we don't think that our souls, our spirit needs maintenance. And that's just, it's odd. It's an odd belief. We take care of things, but we don't take care of ourselves. Some of you are realizing this and are deciding to go on a journey of healing. This could be you deciding to heal others through your experiences, or this could just be you focusing on yourself, Aquarius, and focusing on the things that pain you and stain you. Spirit is saying. There's something here about taking a risk. So this could require you to do something that other people do not like or that you're not comfortable with, Aquarius. But it's going to depend on you, as this is a general reading. But I feel like Spirit is saying something like, it's okay that if you do this, whatever this is, if this is you leaving a company, leaving a job, leaving a family, that you've been a part of for so long, we cannot be we cannot be so loyal to things and people around us that we neglect ourselves. We forget that we come into this world alone, we go out alone, right? And as we are in this world, yes, it's about connecting to other people and doing things for other people, of course. That's part of the reason why we were born. Is to better the world, right? But how do we do that? It's in all the quotes that we love on Instagram, right? It's like saying something like, how you have to start with yourself. You have to start with yourself. And so I feel like Spirit is saying something along those lines here, where Aquarius, there's going to come a moment where you are going to be asked, do you want to stay or do you want to go, right? That could be the question itself, or it could be something in that realm of possibilities, and it's going to be different for you, all of you who are watching. This could be a question of, are you going to stay in a relationship or go, right? Are you going to stay in a company or go, whatever it is? Or are you going to stay the same person, or are you going to take a risk and grow, right? So let's pull some tarot. Had the World card come flying out the deck. Wow. One more card. One more card. Wow. Okay, so you had 4 cards fly out the deck, and I love it. I love when that happens. Oh, wow, you have 5 cards. Okay, I didn't see that. So you have the Emperor, you have the World, the World card, you have the Five of Cups. Everyone else got 4, you got 5. So that's interesting. You have the Queen of Swords, the Moon. Very interesting. Aquarius. So let's see. You could be dealing with a Pisces or Aries or air sign, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. But you don't have to be. I do feel like there's something here about owning. First of all, there's something here about being conscious of something, right? Being conscious of what needs to change in your life, what needs to leave your life, what needs to happen in order for you to get out of this perpetual pain. I feel like there's something here about perpetual pain, something about you living in a deficit, living at an emotion. Maybe some of you have been emotionally drained as of late, physically drained of something. With the Five of Cups, the interesting thing about the Five of Cups is that she's looking at the cups, right? Like she's looking at all she's lost. She's sitting in her sadness. And I feel like Spirit is saying this is not going to serve you anymore. Maybe you have been relishing in your sadness. Maybe not relishing. Well, relishing. Yeah, for some of you, you've been relishing. Some of you have been neglectful of healing those things that have been plaguing you for so long. And Spirit is saying, okay, that's great, right? Maybe you had things to learn. But now it is time to move on, right? It's time to upend something. I feel like a lot of you have, with the Emperor here, a lot of you have fought a lot of battles in your life. You have overcome a lot, like a lot. And I think for some of you, you feel as though that the battles have been never ending. They just keep coming. You settle one thing and another thing, sprouts out the ground. And I don't know if you're seeing this clearly, right? With the moon energy. The moon represents illusions. It represents not seeing what's below the surface, right? This woman takes a dive into her subconscious to see what her subconscious wants to speak to her, what it wants to convey. And I feel like a lot of you have been living on the surface of your life, and it's time to go deeper, so to speak, right? You've been living, maybe just saying, you know what, I'm just going to tackle the day-to-day. I'm not going to focus on, the things that pain me, the things I have nightmares about, the things that, some of you have intrusive thoughts. You have things that just come into your mind. Maybe you're doom and gloom. Maybe things have just been annoying to you. Simple as that. And I feel like Spirit is saying that's because you're living on the surface of your pain. Something about going deeper, right? Like venturing out. And it could be you leaving a city, leaving a country, right? You could be actually moving. But I don't think it's that for you. I think it's deeper than that. I think you need to go deeper into yourself. A lot of you need to maybe go to therapy or journal. I advocate for journaling on this channel a lot. It is very important to get your thoughts out of your head and onto paper. And you look back years later, you read it and you're like, wow, I'm not the same person as I once was. Even when I look at my old journals, I'm like, wow, I was so twisted. I was like a whole different person. I'm not even recognizable to myself, right? And I feel like that's what you need. Those are the things, those are the tools that you can use, Aquarius, to get yourself moving. Some of you have been stuck, right? And the world is going to come. I'm surprised the Tower didn't come out. The world is coming out to say these things are ending. A cycle has completed. You have mastered this part of your life, and now it's time to gain clarity with the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is clarity. She's the definition of clarity. She has no she's not confused, right? She's not confused about anything. She's not questioning herself. She doesn't question her thoughts. She doesn't question who she is because she has she has earned that right. You know, the queen doesn't become a queen by being born. The queen had to go through page, had to go through being knights and all these other court cards in order to get to the queen status. And so I feel like a lot of you are coming into a cycle, completing a cycle, completing a difficult time in your life, and you're gaining clarity. And it's not because necessarily your outside circumstances change, Aquarius. It's because you are changing. You as a person is changing, and so everything else around you is going to have to change. That means the people you deal with, the situations you deal with, the job that you go to every day, all these things around you could be changing here in 2022. This is definitely not a daily message. This is going to go way beyond to the January 10th. Okay, I'm just putting that out there because this is a deeper message for you. This is a very deep message. I can feel it in my own spirit that a lot of you have been living at a deficit. You've been living on the surface of your life, and Spirit is asking you to dive deeper, to in a cycle, to understand the lessons you've learned. You know, the Emperor is a chess player. You see that chess piece? You know, and he's the master at chess. He can play his opponents. He can move the pieces on the board with his mind. He doesn't even have to flex, right? And I feel like a lot of you need to own your abilities, own the lessons you've learned, and take it into your future. But please leave the past behind when you go, right? All right, Aquarius. So I'm going to stop there because I can keep going forever. And I hope that this reading resonated for you. If it did, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, share, comment below, and have a wonderful 2022, Aquarius. Stay blessed, stay healthy. Bye.